89.9 WQTQ FM, Titanium Radio at Titanium_radio. It's your boy B Davis. Shouts out to DJ QT. He's on a long deserved.
Well deserved. Yeah.
Vacation. Yes, he's not in this week, so he's out this week. So we holding it down for my boy Q.
Yes, shout out Q.
Yes, Fuji's in the building. We got Danny behind the camera. Shouts out to Darius. He took a vacation day this week too.
Yeah, him too? Where'd he go?
I don't even know where he at. Shouts out to Darius though. Shouts out to the whole team. We got a special.
Find Darius.
Yeah, #find Darius. We got a special guest in the building with us. We got KMD in the building with us. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. What's up?
I'm good. I'm chilling. Where you coming from? Because you said it was a lot of traffic, so I'm guessing you coming from a few towns away.
Yeah, I'm coming from Danbury. But it felt like I was coming from New York today.
I mean, the Danbury's a trip. Danbury's a trip.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Especially during rush hour.
You coming this far.
I appreciate y'all for having me.
For sure. Where you from, like, originally?
From Westchester, New York, specifically Peekskill. Okay. Whenever I say that, nobody ever knows where that is, so that's why I usually say Westchester.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I was listening to one of your interviews earlier, and I heard a slight New York accent.
But I
don't remember what you said, but I heard it but I heard it just for a little bit, like a little bit, and I'm like, was that real? Or was she just like talking, like, was she just like, you know what I'm saying?
It's real.
So when did you leave Westchester? When did you leave New York?
I've been in Connecticut now for 11 years.
11 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
Crazy.
Wow. And how do you like it so far?
I like it. It's calm. I mean, I thought I was going to be saving money, but nah, it's just as expensive, to be honest.
Yeah. What brought you to Connecticut?
Initially was to get out of my hometown. And my son was like 2 at this point, so it made sense at the time.
What made you want to get out of your hometown?
It's too small.
Yeah?
Peekskill is 4 square miles.
No.
And Danbury is 40, so it's like bigger.
Yeah.
More to do. Wow. And it's a small town.
4 square miles. How many high schools was in your town?
1.
Just 1.
1.
Everybody went to the same school.
Pretty much.
Even like the adults, like that sounds like even like people.
Generations, generations. Yeah. Your mom went to that school.
Yeah, everyone knows everyone's business, kind of.
Yes. But I feel like every time I go back, because my dad is still there, it's always something new. They're gentrifying it. It's a beautiful, it's a gem. There's a dope riverfront. There is a small nightlife, but ultimately, I mean, it's a nice place. It doesn't look like anything when I grew up, because it's changed so much, but yeah, it's dope.
Is their nightlife as extended as New York's or Connecticut?
No. If I had, excuse me.
Everyone gets one?
If I had to compare it, more so Connecticut, not New York.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you just found another quiet place to just. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, because Connecticut's really quiet, and the nightlife it could be dope if you could get there and make it in time and party for like 2 hours.
2 hours.
Yeah, right. Because don't you get there at the club at like 1:11? Right.
In Connecticut, you gotta get there at 9.
I mean, it depends. It depends on what type of entrance you're trying to make.
That's true.
You know? I like to get there at 12:30.
So party for 2 hours?
Maybe an hour, if that.
Yeah.
But it's just like, make my parents walk through. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
New Yorkers, listen, I have a lot of friends in like Brooklyn. They'll be like, yeah, we going out at 12.
Facts.
Expect to get home at 4 or later.
Yeah. Yeah. What role did music play in your household growing up?
Oh my goodness. I grew up, it played a huge role. My dad had these huge DJ speakers. He didn't DJ, but he just blasted all kinds of music, mainly like soul, definitely hip hop, jazz. He had an extensive palette with music. So
that's dope. So your dad was kind of like a what they would call now like a bedroom DJ. Like he's just in the crib just playing the tunes.
Okay.
What were some of the influences that kind of rubbed off on you?
So many. Oh my goodness. We're talking about from when I was a kid?
Yeah.
This is gonna be random, but Biz Markie. And I say that because we had the turntable, but not really. Like, so the record player, where I knew I wasn't supposed to be scratching records, but me and my brother, we was definitely scratching Nobody Beats the Biz.
Wow.
How much trouble did you get into? Did you ruin the record?
No, we did. Surprisingly, no. She didn't. My mom didn't check like that.
Nah.
So.
Yo, did your dad check? Because I know that was.
We got away with it.
Wow. Were you and your brother close?
Yeah.
Is he an artist too?
No. He's into like film though.
So he's kind of creative. Yeah. Yeah.
So what age did it, like, the music come to you? You were like, I think I want to do this.
15. Yeah.
Oh, so you were really young.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. And what, like, motivated you to, like, especially, like, I know a lot of people, like, undermine you. Did they ever make you, like, want to, like, freestyle or just, like, do anything that, like, oh, like, you're a rapper? You know what I mean? Like, you know how people are like that?
Yeah, when did people take you serious?
Yeah, like...
Okay, I mean, I will say, like, back then, 16, they seen the potential, but I didn't pursue it. Mainly because it wasn't seen as something that would be, like, sufficient, you know?
Yeah.
At the time, they, my parents didn't see it. My dad didn't see it. But when did they take me serious? I want to say 2018, 2019. Yeah.
Okay. So you've been at it for, like, basically your whole life, really, like, molding yourself as an artist. And then
more so seriously since, like, 2019.
Yeah. Did you always have the name KMD?
No, I didn't. And I laughed because my first rap name was so basic.
Ooh, I kind of want to know.
It was so basic.
I kind of want to know.
It was, well, two of them. It was K double. That's when I was like 8. But when I was a teenager, it was Miss Kayla. MRSZ and then Kayla.
Yeah, and then it just migrated to just KMD. When did that happen? When did that, like, click to you? Because your name has a message behind it.
It does. It stands
like,
for Keep Music Dope. You saying when did I come up with that name?
Yeah, like, when did it come to you to come up with that name? Because I feel like it came with something. Like, is it...
Probably when I was going to this thing called Voice Out, which was basically like, how can I explain it? Like an open mic, but with a live band. And yeah, KMD was born there.
Just out of an open mic? Just was like...
I knew that I needed to have a name.
What was the basic name? I think I missed that. Did you say it?
You did miss it.
What'd you
I'm
say?
not saying it again.
What was it?
Miss Kayla.
Oh, Miss Kayla. Okay. I mean...
Basic?
Miss Kayla?
Basic.
I mean, I think it's cute.
Is that was your rap name when you was 15? I mean, yeah, it's a cute rap name.
No,
when you're
exactly.
15.
Now, if you did that as an adult, like, I'd be like, all right.
So
work on that.
how did you kind of grow into KMD artistically, creatively from Miss Kayla?
Trial and error. Yeah. Listening back to, like, records when I first started back up, back in, like, 2019. I was coming out here, actually, to New England, Connecticut to record. Trial and error, because the stuff from back then till now, you can clearly hear the growth.
Yeah.
What aspect of your music do you think you've improved on the most?
Everything overall, whether it's bars, storytelling, but more so recently being more vulnerable.
What kind of vulnerabilities are you showing in your music now? What you talking about? You talking about breakups?
Yeah, breakups, heartbreak, getting over it, decentering men.
Decentering?
Decentering? Love that.
What does that mean? Decentering?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
More so focusing on yourself.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah. For sure.
I think that's a huge reflection in my music now.
For sure.
Yeah, so like women empowerment. Yeah. Especially being in the male-dominated field. I bet you get all that all the time, and you have to prove yourself. And even when you do you think it's enough? I think it is. I like when women like kind of show out. You know?
Yeah, I feel like women have to do more.
In rap and hip hop?
Heck yeah.
You think so?
Especially like when it comes to putting on a show.
Really?
Men can get away with going out there, rapping, holding their crotch.
Wearing absolutely the bare minimum.
Yo.
Dirty shirt.
Listen.
Women put on a show.
Really?
You disagree?
I mean, I feel like when you say it's easier...
Hair and makeup alone.
Right.
Hair and makeup alone.
All right. It goes into a lot
We're talking
of
about details. We're talking about coordinating.
the pre-production for sure, but some women get on stage and twerk.
Because it's just happening. Like, that just happens.
But then the crowd goes wild. Like,
And guys just go up there with basketball shorts and a dirty
and
t-shirt.
who do you think the audience wants to see more?
The girls shaking
Women?
her butt.
Exactly.
100%.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
For sure.
So you
Exactly.
think if a girl can twerk, it's just easier? She got it.
If she could twerk?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think life is easier. Yeah, I think life is easier.
Okay.
For sure. How do you feel about that?
It's mixy. I don't know. Like, yes, I understand exactly what you're saying. Of course, a woman will have it easier. The crowds go crazy. But for someone who respects, like, hip-hop and where it was born to where it is now, it gets, like, don't get me wrong, it's entertaining. But if that's what your talent is,
And that's it. Right.
then...
There are a lot of artists that are like that.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
But you have real talent. I've seen you freestyle. I've seen your work. I was on your Instagram. I really love your bars. Crazy.
Thank you.
What's your next? Like, what projects are coming up for you next?
I have a new project called I'm Your Pusher coming out at the end of the month. And I'm really excited about that one.
All platforms.
All platforms.
All platforms.
What are you pushing?
There we go.
Dope music.
Dope music?
Yeah.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
That's
There it
nice.
is.
I like that. What's your top 5?
For like artists.
Rappers, yeah.
Oh man, he took it there. Dang. Okay. That's so tough. Cause there's so many good ones, but okay.
I put you on the spot.
They gonna drag me from my list. Okay. Drake.
We talking about top 5 rappers. You want to
Oh,
put?
rappers only. Really?
No, I'm just joking with
Wait,
you. You
what?
can put Drake
Listen
in
to
there.
him.
You can put
Listen
Drake
to
in there. I
him.
just messed up. She said
Drake.
what? Go ahead.
Dang, this is hard though.
No, it's not. Go ahead.
Yeah, it is. There's so many good rappers. Like, especially if we're talking about certain eras. But Drake, I know they are. Let's separate the man from the art.
Okay.
Kanye.
Okay. It's fair.
Right, because he's controversial right now. So.
Right.
Fair. Fair.
Jeez. Oh my gosh, Jadakiss.
Okay.
I have to put Nicki in there.
Absolutely.
And last one I'm gonna give it to probably Cole.
That's a pretty dope.
Yeah, that was a good list.
Top 5 right
Thank
there.
you.
I don't know anyone who would drag you for it. Maybe Kanye, because a lot of people are about her, but it's okay, it happens.
Yeah, but Kanye's still Kanye.
His music,
like
I mean,
at the end of the day, he's
graduation,
crazy.
I mean,
but come on now.
Yeah.
The music is crazy.
Like based on when you started doing music, Kanye was definitely a big influence on
Yeah.
Yeah.
big influence on all of us. So I'm not hating on your top 5. The reason why I asked you what your top 5 was because you said in the interview that you could tell a lot about a person from their top 5.
You do your research. Okay.
So
what's your top 5?
My top 5?
Yeah.
I would say I like that. I like that you ask questions. My top 5 is Future.
Really?
Yeah,
Are you a Scorpio?
Nah, I'm an Aries.
Okay.
My birthday was last week,
Happy belated.
5 days ago. Thank you. Future, Kendrick, Jay, Prodigy, and and Cam.
That's a good list.
There you go.
Okay.
And Cam, yeah.
You know your top 5?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh wow, I didn't think anyone would ask. honestly, me.
I'm interested too. I'm very interested. What's your
Right,
top 5? What you about to say? What you about to say?
Chill. Okay. Jay-Z, number one.
Okay.
Nas,
Okay.
Biggie, Pun, and Tupac.
Very, very basic. I like
It's
it.
basic.
I like
Those
it.
are my, no, but that's what I grew up on.
I know.
'Cause
That's
I
like
had
the
older
Mount
brothers.
Rushmore of hip hop.
Yeah.
You can't. Nobody will ever debate you on your top 5. Like
I mean, you can't because and plus I really grew up on that. You know what I mean?
everybody did.
Yeah.
Everybody grew up on
Exactly.
those
So,
top 5 artists for sure.
I just migrated to alternative. Yeah, now I don't listen to anything.
Yeah,
now.
she
So
just
you
listens
couldn't
to
ask
like
me,
nature sounds in the car or
wow,
something like that.
why you gotta do me like that?
It
That's
be like that
crazy.
sometimes though. Like sometimes you
It's
gotta
just
take
birds
a break.
chirping and then like they playing the guitar lightly over the birds chirping.
Come on.
And they like
What's some
humming a
guided
melody.
meditation?
No, it's a song.
Oh, it's like legit. That's the music.
I listen to like bands like Krungbin, Washed Out,
Okay.
Regine.
She's looking like what?
right.
Yeah, I don't know
That's
none
my
of
top
these
5
people.
for real.
It's my top 5 for real.
Yeah, there it is.
All right.
Yo, are you ever intimidated rapping in a room full of guys? Like I seen you in a cipher, bars on I-95 ciphers. Does that ever intimidate you?
Sometimes, like, I feel like anytime I perform, there's always a case of nerves, and I feel like it's always worse before I go on compared to when I'm on. When I'm on, I'm good. It's the build up. It's so annoying too, but if anything, no. I mean, just because I've been around it for a while, if I get nervous, it's because I feel like I probably didn't have enough time to prepare. Because the bars on I-95, I had, what, a day? If that?
Oh wow.
Yeah. I had went to a good store in New Jersey called Slicks. And he's just like, yeah, what you doing tomorrow? I was like, what? And he tells me. I'm like, okay, well, I'm not going to turn it down.
Right. So you just come up with something within like 24 hours and then just...
Yeah, but it wasn't easy.
Oh,
I feel
for
like if
sure.
anything, that's where I get anxious and nervous. Yeah.
I peep like you got different vibes with KMD. It's not just the bars, but you jump on the twerk beats too, right? Like I could
They're
tell you like the
strange.
party. And then you do the Afro beat type of thing, the Caribbean vibes. Where your people from? What's your
I knew that was
ethnicity?
coming. I'm African American.
So it's no West Indian?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
Maybe, I
So
don't
you
know.
just putting on the accent? You doing a Drake?
I got
You doing a Drake?
I'm doing a Drake. I guess I'm influenced by a lot of my Caribbean friends.
That's
So.
okay. It's okay.
But yeah,
It's
no,
okay.
not that I know of.
You never know.
Maybe, I don't know.
So what's the creative process look like for you? What are your 3 essential things you need to start your creative process for like a really...
Probably the room has to be like a vibe. I like certain lighting. I like either pink or orange light or a combination of both. Dang, that's a good question. The beat has to be good. The beat has to be good. And I don't know, I just like to make sure I'm in a state where I could just focus and at the same time let loose.
Okay.
How did you figure out that pink and orange lighting was like your vibe? Like,
That's definitely a vibe.
how did that happen? Because that's very interesting.
like
It's like,
washed out.
I've never heard somebody say, "Nah, it's about the lighting." Like,
That's the first. I don't know, just experimenting with colors. So like I
Yeah.
have like the strip lights or stuff like that, and just seeing like, oh yeah, I like this combination or this makes me feel a certain way.
it's the vibes.
Yeah.
Got it. All right, now go ahead.
Yeah. What are some like 2 people you'd want to collaborate with right now?
Dang, that's such a good question. Right now. I gotta be careful about what I say, just because I feel like what you speak happens.
Yeah.
So
Going into the cosmos.
right. Right now, I would like a song with. It's funny. This song is playing. I'm gonna say Megan. I would say Megan. gonna do one guy, one girl. You know who's fire, but it would also be random just because it's not my genre necessarily? Bad Bunny. His catalog is insane.
Yes.
And I've been listening to his new project.
He has a lot of range.
Yeah, he does. Definitely has a lot of range. So yeah, I know that was super random, but yeah.
I like that. Yeah.
I love Bad Bunny.
He's love
fire.
Bad Bunny.
Yo, you got a song called Thin Patience. You say thick thighs, real thin patience. Walk up in the room, they gonna need some neck braces. And when you dating a
That
guy,
was inspirational.
when you dating a guy, what's the one thing that tests your patience the most?
A lot of things. Nah.
We could start from the top.
That would test my patience the most. Probably if you don't have a lot of things going for yourself. So if you're the type of guy that's asking me, what are you doing multiple times a day? That's gonna drive me up the wall.
Wow.
It's gonna make me think that you don't have enough going on. And I like an ambitious man.
Okay.
So
hey, so walk me through it, right? Hey, good morning. Hope you have a good day. The good morning text back and forth, right? And so then he texts back like 12:30, 1 o'clock. Hey, what you doing? What you up to?
Okay.
Because you might have a day off or something, right?
Right.
Hey,
So
what you up to?
Right.
And then y'all texting back and forth. 5 o'clock comes around. Does
You gonna hit
he
me with
text
what you
again, or
doing?
does he like what is
Call me or like something. Don't keep asking me what you doing. But no, I literally had experienced somebody that would just ask me multiple times, and I'm just like, yeah, no, this is not gonna work.
Do you use the block button? Are you a blocker?
Yeah. Bless you.
How
You okay?
Yeah.
how lenient are you with the block button? Are you like quick to hit the block button, or you give like dudes chances?
Nah, I'm probably pretty quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you unblock them, or they block forever?
You block forever. I seen a meme one time, 2,500 to come off the block list.
I seen that. That's how much? Yeah, maybe sort of.
I mean, yeah. And the price goes up daily. So if you think that you got time and there's a grace period, no.
That's hilarious.
Yes, we're going with the economy right now.
Wow.
Eggs
Inflation.
$10,
It's inflationary
$2,500. It'll
times.
be $3,500 by next year.
Wow.
Nah, if you block, you stay unblocked.
No coming back. I got to start using the block button more, man. But I feel like I'm so fickle sometimes. It's like, I'll block you next week. Like, I don't really care that much,
Yeah.
That's funny.
Titanium Radio at Titanium_radio. We got KMD in the building. You got a brand new single.
Yes.
You out here moving and grooving with, right? What's the name of it?
It's called Mary Jane.
Mary Jane.
We love her.
Absolutely. Are you a smoker? Do you smoke?
It's rare.
You don't seem to be a smoker because, like I said, I watched your interview on Weed and Whiskey, and you didn't do anything. You were just drinking your water bottle, just chilling. So I'm like, nah, she not.
If
a
you
smoker.
did though, what would be your preference?
Like sativa? Is that what you're saying?
That
Or
or how like would you?
like an
blunts,
edible. I prefer a blunt with grabba.
So split?
Yeah, so a spliff. Not too hot.
Okay. On a, you like
Occasionally.
60-40 grabber ratio? What's your?
Heck no. Maybe like give me 20%.
Wow.
You feel me?
Yeah, you from out of town
20?
for real.
Listen,
20?
somebody rolled me a hot blunt one time, and it was just like, yeah, I can't do this.
Yeah, you from out of town. It's
not
okay. Spend some more time in Hartford. Spend some more time in Hartford.
No,
You'll get
don't
used
do
to
it. It's disgusting.
She said
that smoking
20%.
Newport.
20%, yeah.
KMD, brand new single. Introduce it for the people while I run over to the turntables.
What's up? This is KMD, and this is my new single called Mary Jane.
KMD, give out your contact information where they can find you on social media.
Yes, so on all social platforms, you can find me at official KMD_. And that's across the board. TikTok, Instagram, YouTube.
I already followed you.
Thank you.
Yes.
I gotta get your thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
And alongside of that, before you go, I know you also do acting as well. right? So I want to definitely see all the stuff you have going on with that
yeah,
too.
for sure. Definitely.
KMD, we appreciate you coming through.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
No problem, no problem. Titanium Radio at Titanium_radio. Keep it locked.
Tune into your radio. This a heavyweight stadium. Music banging loud through your cranium.